Welcome friend in another video of IELTS series. So as we discussed about the writing task 2 and how many types of questions can come in writing task 2. So today we will discuss about the introduction part. How to write a perfect introduction for writing task 2. Before discussing that, let me tell you. You might be wondered why I scored less. Why you scored less? This is all because of you do not visualize the statements. Okay, you do not visualize the how many statements and questions are there in essay. First point. And next, you do not read the essay prompt fully. And next one, you memorize the templates. Friends, do not write the memorized templates. Okay, don't use templates. And for a perfect essay, you have to read the essay prompt at least 2 or 3 times. And your introduction should be perfect. Let me tell you how you gonna write the perfect introduction. Introduction consists of 3 portions. First one is your neutral statement. Next one is your paraphrase the prompt. And last one is your thesis statement. Now what is neutral statement? Neutral statement means the general sentence about that essay. Means the neutral statement should be related to that essay only. Okay? And next one is paraphrase prompt. Now what do you mean by paraphrase prompt? Whatever your essay comes, you have to write those sentences into your own words, right? And last one is thesis statement. Thesis statement you can write like this: in this essay I will. Means from thesis statement your examiner came to know what are you going to discuss in the body paragraph. So thesis statement is very important. So this is introduction. Uh, let's see how you can write the perfect introduction for all types of questions, right? The first type, double question. I told you earlier you have to look on how many statements or questions are there. So this is my essay prompt for double question. Nowadays, people use social media to keep up with the news. Why do they do this? Is it a positive or negative trend? So, my dear friends, here is only one statement and 2 questions are there. So my ideas for this essay type, remember I told you to plan the essay. So before writing, plan your essay. So my ideas are convenient and quick, negative trend because of fake information circulation on social media. So how I'm gonna write the introduction? First one is my background statement. The internet has revolutionized the way people access news. This is my background statement. Next is paraphrase prompt. This is because despite watching the news on television, people use social media for this purpose. So here this is because this is the linker, means I am linking the background statement with my essay prompt, right? And in the thesis statement, remember to include your ideas, right? How in this essay I will elaborate on how quick access attracts people to follow such trends and fake information circulation leads to negative consequences. See how I include my ideas smartly into thesis statement. So next one is advantages and disadvantages. Remember my dear friend, the question is asking about advantages and disadvantages. Means you have to include at least two advantages and at least two disadvantages. If you are gonna include only one advantage or only one disadvantage, that means you are gonna lose marks under task achievement, right? So look at the question prompt. The cost of flying has decreased significantly over the last decade. This has made overseas much more accessible. So here are two statements and question is discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this trend. So my ideas for this: advantages: bond in between countries become strengthened and next boost tourism sector. Disadvantages: pressure on airports and communicable disease get transmitted. So my introduction is the air mode of transportation has been significantly improved in recent time. So this is yes, background statement. Not only the amelioration means advantages, but the cost of the flights has been reduced. As a result, now masses can easily explore other countries regardless of the cost involved in such excursion. So, with the word not only, I make a connection in between background statement and essay prompt. And in the thesis statement, in this essay, I will argue how movement leads to strengthening the relationship among countries and boost their tourism sector. So these are my two advantages. Remember, strengthening the relationship and tourism sector. Okay, and however, such scenario pressurize the airports and easily spread communicable disease. So these are my two disadvantages. Next type is both views and opinion. Pause the video and see how many statements and questions are there. Some people say that the main environmental problem of our time is the loss of particular species of plants and animals. Others say that there are more important environmental problems. Discuss both these views and give your opinion. So my ideas are: main is create unbalance, and other believe pollution is the great environmental hazard, right? So this is my thesis. Introduction. Many countries around the globe are struggling to eradicate the issues associated with the environment. So this is my yes neutral statement. Next is my paraphrasing prompt, and last one is my thesis statement. Look how smartly I include the ideas into the thesis statement, that is unbalance in nature and pollution. You may pause the video and read the introduction, right? Next one is problem solution or problems solutions. Look, if question is asking about problem solution, then you have to include at least one problem and one solution. And if question is asking about problems and solutions, that means you have to include at least two problems and at least two solutions. Look at the question statement. Identify one or two serious ones. Means you have to either present one problem or two problems and suggest ways means you have to include at least two solutions. So my ideas for this: problems, shortage of land, environmental issues. I am going to include two problems and two solutions: investment in countryside and family planning. So this is my introduction. First one is my background statement, and next one is my paraphrasing prompt, and last one is thesis statement. Pause the video and tell me in the comment section that what are the linker word, what are the ideas I included in my thesis statement, right? Next is agree disagree. So my essay prompt for this is: some people believe that handwriting is no longer useful in the modern world and should not be taught in schools. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So my ideas: boost learning process and fine motor skills. So this is my introduction. The art of calligraphy means writing is greatly impacted by the advancement in technology. So this is my yes neutral statement. Some people, therefore, often argued that writing with pen or paper ought to be obsoleted in this contemporary era. Not only this, but such skills should be inculcated in the school curriculum. In this, I will argue that handwriting accelerates the learning process and fine motor skills of children. Learning skills, learning process, and fine motor skills. These are my ideas. And last one is your for your practice. Write an introduction and comment me. Most probably, I will. I'm gonna correct two or three introduction. So till then, bye bye.